Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Researcher Media. Today we are continuing with our previous class that was on Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. In previous class we have completed section 1 and section 2 of chapter 1, and in this class we are continuing with the remaining part of section 3rd of chapter 1st. Section 3rd of chapter 1st is the definitions. So in continuation we are going to study different definitions, in which the first definition is food additives. What is the food additive? Many students might be thinking, why I am teaching these definitions. In exams they will ask the direct question. They will give you a statement and they will ask, what is this? It's a food additive, it's contaminant, it's extraneous matter. So you have to select the right answer. So that's why we have to read each definition and we have to understand why this particular term they are using. So in this class the first definition is food additive. So in case of food additive means any substance which is not consumed as a food or as a ingredient. First condition. The second condition, whether or not it has nutritive value. There are first two conditions. First is any substance which is not consumed as a food or as an ingredient, and the second is whether or not it has nutritive value, and the third condition is intentional addition of this substance to food for technological purpose. We use food additive only for the technological purpose, like for manufacturing, processing, packaging, transport. During this process, the food additive or that substance itself or its bioproduct become the component of food and affecting the characteristic of food are known as a food additives. So in exam they will give you statement, a substance which is not consumed as a food but intentional added as for technological purpose, then you have to click on food additive. Now we'll see what is not included in the food additive. Food additive does not include contaminants and first is contaminant and the second is substance added to food for maintaining and improving nutritional qualities. Means contaminants or any substance which is added to food for maintaining or improving nutritional quality of food are not included in the food. So that will be food additives. So now we'll take next definition. So the next definition is food safety management system. We are discussing about the food. We are preparing for the authority that deals in the safe and wholesome food for the consumers. So this term is very important. Food safety management system includes good manufacturing practices, good hygienic practices, and third is hazard analysis and critical control point, that is HACCP. We will discuss in the detail. This chapter especially will cover in that Codex Alimentarius Commission. So these three terms included under food safety management system: good manufacturing practice, good hygienic practice, hazard analysis and critical control point, and other practices given in the regulations. The next definition is hazard. A biological, chemical or physical agent in or the condition of food. Biological, chemical, physical agent in or the condition of food itself with potential to cause an adverse health effect is known as hazard. Means it can be a biological agent, it can be a chemical, or it can be a physical agent, or the condition of food that have potential to cause an adverse health effect known as a hazard. The next definition is ingredient. Any substance including food additive used in the manufacture or preparation of food and present in the final product, possibly in modified form, that is ingredient. Means any substance including that food additives that used in manufacture or processing preparation of food, but that compound is present in final product but possibly in the modified form, will be ingredients. The next definition is primary food. Primary food, an article of food being a product of, being a produce of agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry and dairying or aquaculture in its natural form, resulting from growing, raising, cultivation, picking and harvesting and collection in the hands of a person other than a farmer or fisherman. Means any article of food being a produce of agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry and dairying and aquaculture in its natural form and resulting from growing, raising, cultivation, picking, harvesting and collection in the hands of a person other than farmer and fisherman, that will be primary food. The next definition is of risk. What is the risk? In reference to article of food, the risk is the probability of an adverse effect on the health of consumer of such food and the severity of that effect consequential to the food hazard, that known as risk. Now we'll see the risk analysis method, how they do risk analysis. The next definition is risk analysis. In relation to an article of food, means a process consisting of three components. First is risk assessment, risk management, then is risk communication. We will see each component definition wise and their importance in risk analysis. The risk assessment means a scientifically based process consisting of 4 steps. First is hazard identification, second is hazard characterization, third is exposure assessment, fourth is risk characterization. So risk assessment is consisted of 4 these scientifically based steps. That is the first step in the risk analysis process. The second component of risk analysis is the risk management. That is a process distinct from the risk assessment of evaluating policy alternative in consultation with all parties, considering risk assessment and other practices or factors to protect consumer health and the promotion of fair trade practices, comes under risk management. It's a process for evaluating the policy alternative with all the parties which are considering the risk assessment of during the risk analysis process. Now the third component is the risk communication. The risk communication is interactive exchange of information and opinions throughout the risk analysis process. It includes the risk assessment findings and the basis risk management decision. Means is a process of interactive exchange between different partners or different players during the risk analysis process, and that includes the risk assessment findings, what they have find out in the during the risk assessment, and then on the what basis they have taken the risk management decision comes under the risk communication. The next definition is substandard food. Means any article of food that does not meet the specified standards but not so as to render the article of food unsafe. Means any article of food that does not meet to the specified standard, at the same time it is not unsafe, will be called substandard food. Now is the unsafe food. So any article of food whose nature, substance or quality affected as to render it injurious to health will be the unsafe food. So we have completed chapter first of Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. Chapter first have three sections: section 1, section 2 and section 3. In third section there were some definitions which were important to understand Food Safety and Standard Act. So we have completed all the important definitions. In next class we will see the chapter 2, that is the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, its establishment and different compositions and different roles of its member, and we will cover the different section under chapter 2 of the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. Thanks for watching.